McKeldin Plaza is the space that is immediately adjacent to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. It functions as a crossing point for pedestrians that are navigating from downtown Baltimore into the Inner Harbor area and has been the site of various demonstrations, protests, and public events. My name is Laura Wheaton. I work at the Neighborhood Design Center. The plaza used to be home to a memorial fountain in honor of Theodore McKeldin. Recently, the fountain was removed and the brick plaza has remained. Where the fountain was has become a grassy area with trees and benches and lighting that is meant to serve as a gathering space for pedestrians, but it's actually seeing very little use. The Urban Design Committee is a committee of AIA Baltimore. We engage in activism and planning activities celebrating urbanism.
My name's Matthew Fitzsimmons. I'm a senior associate at Horde Copeland Mock here in Baltimore. We've been in a role of advocacy for quality design throughout the city of Baltimore. We had a natural relationship with Downtown Partnership to continue to facilitate that conversation about improving the quality of McKeldin Plaza in downtown Baltimore.
My name is Steve Ziger. I'm partner with Ziger Sneed Architects. I think it's important for architects to leverage their skills as visionaries. Architects throughout the community have been engaged on many sides of this issue, in large part because we care passionately about the opportunities here at McKeldin Plaza.
We've been using the Gehl Public Life tools to study how the plaza's been used. We were counting the people moving across specific thresholds. We also tracked what people were doing in the space at any given time.
If you look at what New York City's been doing or what San Francisco's been doing, they're into this temporary urban landscape strategy, tactical urbanism, to help create new ideas. We had a chance to work with architecture students at Morgan State here in Baltimore. We posed the question to them, within a certain budget, what could we do to create a pop-up installation?
My name is Evan Richardson, assistant to the dean for the School of Architecture and Planning at Morgan State University. A lot of students decide to get engaged. The reason that they're here, they want to use their design platform to make change in the world.
My name is Sierra Jones. I'm an architecture and environmental design major. It was kind of interesting to see what we could come up with and then just like pull it all together.
As designers, we think we know what people want, but I think there's some truth to really hearing what people want.
A lot of people wanted to see a fountain again. A lot of people wanted to see somewhere they could stop and inhabit rather than just pass through.
I think the success of this space will depend upon the extent to which it's seen as a people's place. I think it's a fitting tribute to Theodore McKeldin and his vision for this to be a space of civic engagement that belongs to everybody.
The design conversation was a very detailed and sometimes contentious conversation about the future of McKeldin Plaza.
But how can you ever get this triangle isolated by traffic into being this square or this plaza is really our challenge.
It's iconic, it allows traffic, you have the view of the water.
Being able to function as a square, I think, is important in terms of stitching it back to the city and giving it back to the city as something its own and not kind of another feature of the tourist attractions and tourist experience.
It's not just a one-way lecture, you know, it's really a way to learn from one another and all come to the table with our own skills and experiences.
And I think both sides want to make sure that real people, ordinary people, grassroots architects and artists are part of the dialogue that builds whatever happens at McKeldin Square.